Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, Mamega. Here it is. I'm ZAHWA NAILAS SA'ADAH. I would like to answer the question with the PPT and my presentation. So here it is. Let me share about the answer. Okay, so for the first in this presentation, I would like to talk about avoiding plagiarism using Mendeley in Indonesia higher education setting. There are several agendas. The first agenda is introduction, the second background and significance, the third is research purpose, the fourth is the researcher writes the result and conclusion, and for the part B, it's how will you develop the idea into an article. The last one is why do you say so. It's different articles, part A and part B. Okay, so for the introduction, here it is me, ZAHWA NAILAS SA'ADAH, and the course is writing for academic paper. Okay, welcome to my presentation. I would like to present a research article avoiding plagiarism using Mendeley in Indonesian higher education setting. This topic is important because plagiarism is still a common issue among undergraduate students. In this presentation, I will explain the rationale and significance of the research and the research purpose, how the researcher presents the result and the conclusion of the study. Then, I will also explain how this idea can be developed into an article for undergraduate student and the reason behind it. So let's us begin the presentation. Okay, the background and the significance, there are three. The first is plagiarism is still common in Indonesian higher education. And then the second one is many students plagiarize accidentally. And then the last is finally helps, meaning citation and reference. For the research purpose, I have three. Oh, sorry, I have two. The first is exploring the reasons people commit the plagiarism. The second one, planning the significance of using citation and reference using Mendeley to avoid plagiarism in Indonesian university. So it means that Mendeley very important and also can use for the for look for the station and the reference. Okay, the way the researcher writes the result in this article, the researchers wrote up their findings using the first a qualitative approach. So they used the qualitative approach. The second one, online interviews with four Indonesian mainly advisors, and then the third thematic analysis using NGVO. So the findings are presented in the form of the themes and subthemes, namely the most reason for plagiarism, like time restriction, laziness, and busy schedule. So for these reasons, the researcher can create such as plagiarism. So the second one is significance of citation and reference. The first is confirm and justify ideas, highlight the ideas, criticize or improve others, build an argument. Okay, so for the conclusion is this study concludes that plagiarism is caused by time pressure, laziness, and busyness. So laziness can create that plagiarism and also the busyness, so they will take the effective one and make it clear further, and the use of mainly helps writers to first confirm and justifies the ideas so they can will create their own ideas, and then the second one highlight important ideas, and the third is criticize or agree with other writers' opinion. So here the mainly is very beneficial for your article to help to create your article. And then the third is build academic arguments ethically. In addition, the article emphasized that the role of the supervising lecturer is very important, and universities need to provide academic training to prevent plagiarism. It's not only the student will create or the writer will create an article with the mainly, of course, and universities also provide like the training or like seminar and others to prevent the plagiarism. Okay, so for the part B, there are two questions, and the article is avoiding plagiarism using mainly in writing an article for undergraduate student. So how will you develop the idea into an article? Okay, so here I have 5 ideas. So the idea of the article is developed through, I'm sorry, 12 following steps. The first is identifying plagiarism problems in students' academic writing. The second one, reviewing theories and previous studies about plagiarism and citation. The third is introduction, mainly as a technical solution. So the first, explaining the function of Mendeley, the first is citation, reference, and the third is developing academic arguments. The last one is presenting the result and discussion based on the data or literature review. Why do you say so? Why do I say so? So the academic articles must be written in systematic and academic way, supported by theories and the data, and require clear sources to maintain academic integrity. Integrity. Mendeley helps students write articles within clear academic structure, avoid unintentional plagiarism, and build arguments that can be academically justified. Okay, so there my answer. Thank you so much. I hope that can answer this question. The last essay. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.